Good evening. Sunday evening. Hamburg, Hannover. Quatsch. Hannover, Bremen event. And yeah. Looks rather quiet right now, but that's because we have a lot of controllers. We are like five center controllers right now in the northern Germany area, which makes it a little bit easier. Fabian, good evening. Und Pelle, hi, evening. And yeah, today I'm on Harz, which means this is the lower airspace center between Kassel, which is down here, and north. This is Bremen, so North Germany here. Coastline, let me see, coastline is above here. So that's my area. It's only up to 245. So my main purpose today will be sequencing traffic out and into the two event airports, which are, let me see, which are here. This is Bremen. So there will be a lot of traffic from these areas. These are the two traffic lanes here, out of and into. And of course, Hannover. Hannover is here. Hannover will have a lot of traffic from these two lanes and a bit from the north. So that's my main objective today, to have a secured climb and descent in that area, while most of the overflying traffic en route is as real as it gets at the Maastricht airspace, Maastricht radar, which is one of my colleagues controlling today. Usually we bandbox this, but today we split, so that makes it a lot easier for me. Stony, morning.
Hello, German Cargo 583, flight level 230.
German Cargo 583, Bremen Radar, good evening, Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, German
Nick,
Cargo
hi.
583.
Hope you had a peaceful Sunday. Yeah, mostly sleepy and then working on my PC setup. German Cargo 583, Radar, contact, proceed direct Verdi.
Director, was that Birdie, German Cargo 583?
Lapis, Lazuli, hi. So hopefully my chat is working on YouTube. Anyone on YouTube? And I didn't get that. Just spamming an emote. Why? Because, there it is. Grow together high. So exactly 2 minutes before I wanted to start the stream, my internet connection abruptly ended and everything crashed, because Euroscope is not very good at recognizing a lost connection and tries to reconnect, and then it was into a death loop after I resetted my router. Oh, yeah. That's everything, which of course it happens shortly before I want to do a live stream. But I'm online, looks stable for now, so fingers crossed or whatever. Hopefully we have a nice evening. Yo, nice. Thanks for checking out the YouTube chat. Welcome. So one crossing traffic here to Leipzig. Triple 7. Actually, I'm not sure if I need to descend them. I mean, it's Unicom anyway. Ja, ne? Auf Verdi? Hm. Ja, genau. Spannend, wird mir nicht als Next Station angezeigt. So, let me check. Oh, well, he's there. That's interesting. Setting next station manually, and this takes too much time. As soon as I have a lot of more traffic, I can't even see it. There it is. Thanks. Well, a very peaceful AM too at the moment. Yeah, it's quite calm right now for a Sunday evening. Should be a lot more right now, but we will see. It's okay. So in that case, we can talk a lot more. Oh, würde schon reichen, wenn er mir anzeigen würde, dass die nächste Station da ist, ne? So trying to set up runway config, as I just told. Got told that I should set that for... Yeah, it's not set, that's why. It's not an airport inside my area, but it determines which lure is active for. Yeah. Now Euroscope knows I need to descend in 190. Thank you, Patrick. Cast Gaming, hi. My first time on this channel. Welcome. If you've got any questions relating to Vatsim, controlling to flying, whatever you want, do it. Have a lot of time right now because the traffic will come in approximately in the next 30-45 minutes. Moin moin Tim, hallo. Der Harz. Der Harz.
Hannover, ich habe aus Wunsdorf eine Departure German Air Force 311, die hat gefeilt OID und dann First Waypoint Osnabrück-Tarkan. Passte das, wenn ich die da quasi straight in rausschicke?
Ja, ist Release direkt Osnabrück.
Alles klar, danke.
Jo. So, you heard our first coordination with our new VACS system. I'm allowed to stream that, so you can listen to our coordinations there. Which is pretty cool for the stream, I think. Hm. Was denn hier los? Nicht viel. Ja. Uff. Ja, ich weiß, was du meinst. Wenn ich es auf den Blick habe, kann ich das auch selber versuchen. Kann aber sein, dass sie dann bei dir durchfliegen noch, ne? German Cargo 5A3, descent to flight level 190.
Descent flight level 190, German Cargo 583.
Checking for the inbound traffic from the south east. There's Unicom right there, so I need to get them earlier to get them below the upper airspace. Because They should be at level 220 in this line here. German Cargo 583, Contact München Radar 126.175, vorbei.
126175, German Cargo 583, bye-bye now.
Primo Radar Moin to EDDH Lima on flight level 310, descending now to 290.
EDDH Lima, Primo Radar Moin identified, descend to flight level 220.
Descend to flight level 220 to EDDH Lima.
So that's actually the entry point into my airspace. Extended service. We're trying to work like if there was a center controller in that area online. Very interesting to hear what the radars are coordinating. Yeah, that's why I think it's pretty cool that I'm allowed to. So for Lima Yankee, Bremen Radar Moin identified, continue climb flight level 240.
Say again, please.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Yankee, climb to flight level 240.
Climbing 240.
Hope you can understand everything. That's pretty important. If the music is in any way too loud or something or is distracting, I will turn it off. Just give me a note. They all have 09er right. But it's still 27, I think. Yeah. Whoop, there's the tech. We've got 27 right single right now in Hanover. Budget 8 Lima, proceed direct Saarstadt, Sierra Alpha Sierra, expect ILS Zulu 27 right.
Direct to Saarstadt, and we're expecting ILS Zulu 27 right.
Bringt den halt auch keiner bei, ne? I usually only hear on the ground because I'm still S1. Yeah, no, it's always good to look above you, why not? Just check out how people are coordinating with each other, how we are working with each other, and all that stuff. Always helps. Oh, I think Kassel is online. He didn't tell me.
Coordination request. Coordination request.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Yankee, proceed direkt Sodro. Ah, ja, Harz. Roger? Oh, Wind hat sich gedreht, ja. Dann...
Radar, good evening, Foxtrot Whiskey.
Ja, kein Traffic. Alles gut. Und bitte EDIS durchklingeln. Foxtrot Hotel Bravo Whiskey Foxtrot Bremen Radar identified. Climb to flight level 230.
Coming to level 230, Foxtrot Whiskey Foxtrot.
Bravo received, alles gut. So, now Kassel is online. Nice. So I do not have any airports here. And totally concentrate on center controlling. Good. Wenn sie climben, nimmst du extra Traffic. Roger. Aber den jetzt, die nach Osten fliegen, nicht, ne? Naja, Rakete. Lufthansa 4 Lima Yankee, contact Maastricht Radar 134, decimal 710. Lufthansa 4 Lima Yankee, contact Maastricht Radar 134, decimal 710. 2Jet 8 Lima, descent to flight level 110. Yannick, welcome back, and thank you for your subscriber. 52 months now, thank you. Wow. Welcome back, saw your picture today. Ja, wenn du Additional nimmst, muss ich aber Müritz nicht fragen, ne? Ja, Kassel-Menschen, ja. Wird denn dabei ja auch nur hochklimmen in Rhein. Spannend alles. Okay, so internal communication. Back home now, yeah. Autopilot conflict. Are there any specific ERFs for Hanover? Of points you have sequences for? Yeah, well, the entry points of the transitions usually. So that's Sarstedt, Sierra Alpha Sierra, Celle, Nienburg, November in the Echo, and while runway configuration 09, also Robeck as a waypoint. So these are usually the entry points I proceed directly to. Foxtrot Rudel Bravo Whiskey Foxtrot, contact Maastricht Radar 134, decimal 710. Bye bye.
Maastricht Radar 134710, Foxtrot Whiskey Foxtrot, thanks very much, goodbye.
Requesting at the Hanover via tech that he can already clear him to 180.
Coordination accepted.
So he can continue climb while he's contacting me. And what's that? It's in a Transall. Oh, an old Transall. Nice. The first ad I see at home is a Condor. Maybe I need to leave again. Condor is Stripes. Stripes is vacation. Jet 8 Lima, contact Bremen Radar 119.490.
Contact 119.490 to Jet 8 Lima. Bremen Radar, wunderschönen guten Abend, DJ German Force 311, passing 90, climbing 18 direct Osnabrück.
German Force 311, Bremen Radar identified. Climb flight level 180.
Climbing up level 180, German Force 311.
How much is the fish? How much is the car? Yeah. Maybe interesting. X45 Foxtrot, Bremen Radar, hello, identified. Expect further descent in 2 minutes.
Thank you.
I'm wondering about that routing, because usually it's not possible to give a direct through this airspace. Because the route is north of my airspace and then going down. And I think they made it directly with Friesland without asking me, but okay. Bitte laut und deutlich, das kann man kaum verstehen, was da gerade war. So do we have? Need to check. So this is my telephone with a lot of stations, and I'm not used to it yet. I could potentially call Amsterdam radar. I'm searching where it is. I don't know if they're using it. Yeah. So I've got a lot of Yankee station. That's Maastricht. It's okay. Uniform is Rhein. Munich. Ah, there it is. Eham East and Delta, but they're not connected to the network. So I can't call them actually. This is interesting here. Jim Air Force 008, Bremen Radar Moin identified, climb to flight level 200.
Climb to flight level 200, Jim Air Force 008.
So I'm not able to descend them because it's over Netherlands airspace below flight level 250, and I don't have a release from that. But it's not that problematic because it's 27 in Bremen, so they do have some more track miles anyway. Like 30 miles more, which is like 100 flight levels. No, nothing to worry about. His route is just weird. We are slowly starting to use it. Must say it's lovely to coordinate properly via voice. Yeah, in that case I would have called the Amsterdam radar now in that area, which would be Amsterdam East, I think. And it connects to the correct center. So if only in Amsterdam all is online or low, I would still get him with calling the right station. So I don't know, it's magic. In that case, I could have just asked him if I can descend him earlier. So the A400 is flying with like 300 knots. I'm not sure how this is even possible. Oh, 250. You will get into the Trans-L before that. But not my problem. We'll be on Unicom then. X45 Foxtrot, descend to flight level 110.
Red Academic Turkish, 9 aircraft rank to passing 8,000 feet bound Sierra Alpha Sierra.
Turkish 9 Golf Yankee, Bremen, radar mine identified, climb to flight level 230.
Climbing 230, Turkish 9 Golf Yankee. Bremen, German Air Force 011, passing flight level 804-100, inbound Osnabrück, hello.
German Air Force 011, Bremen, radar mine identified, climb to flight level 200. Then you would have to call military. Why?
Confirm this is correct.
German Air Force 011, yes, that is correct. Yeah, actually, through your flight plan, it should be Osnat now.
Dann wieder rechts Osnabrück, Krieger, Osnabrück, Tagantrag.
German Air Force 311, monitor, advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, German Air Force 311.
Go ahead.
Danke dir, ciao, ciao.
Jupp. Ja, die lasse ich auf 230 und dann Müritz. Will gar nicht wissen, warum. Pelle, why is it a military station in that case? I mean, it's this sector should just be the east, isn't it? EH East. But yeah, maybe I need to learn more sectors in our borders now. Why is he climbing with 8,000 feet per minute? It doesn't make any sense. 9,500. Sorry, what? X45 Foxtrot, contact Bremen, radar 124.8, bye-bye. Oh, Pelle, maybe you were referring to the German Air Force there. To Echo Hotel, Echo Hotel. That's something different. I'm not concerned about them. I was talking about an airplane descending from the west. So, Lula Pilot, moin. Space Tempora? No, Space Temporal. No, I was the tower. Yeah, I called you for. Oh, just when you connected. Yeah, I just came online a minute before that. Christopher, good evening. Signing in. Yeah, thanks for watching again. Regular viewer here. The faster you get up in the air, the less fuel you burn. Not sure about that. That's rocket science. Gemini Force 008, monitor advisory 122.8. Be advised, traffic and front same destination with speed 220 indicated.
122.8 advisory, Gemini Force 008, danke, ciao.
And Jordine, moin. Actually, now I've got my chat windows like last stream, but in better position right next to my eyes. And yeah, actually, my camera is now inverted. So it means if I'm showing you to the left, it's showing to the left. So I needed to invert the camera. Now it looks even better when I'm looking at the chat. It makes more sense. Huh? I was confused about my own stream, watching it afterwards. No, Nick. If someone is climbing with 8,000 feet per minute in an airliner, a Boeing 738, there's definitely something wrong in your calculations, in your FMC programming, or just in handling your airplane. I mean, yeah, it's possible, but not very nice.
Passing flight level 80, climb to flight level 100.
Lufthansa 1244, Bremen Radar Moin identified, climb to flight level 240.
Climb to flight level 240, Lufthansa 1244.
Turkish 9 Golf Yankee,
Turkish 9 Golf Yankee, expect further climb in approximately 4 minutes due to airspace.
Okay, thank you, 9 Golf.
Gemini Force 011, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, Gemini 011, tschüss.
Vatsim ATC, hi. I guess you guys are these. Have fun flying. Please don't eat up the slower one in front. Turkish 9 Golf Yankee, contact Bremen Radar 136.050. Bye bye.
Can you repeat, please? Sorry. Lufthansa 1244.
Yeah, not for you. Turkish 9 Golf Yankee, contact Bremen Radar 136.050.
136.050, Turkish 9 Golf Yankee, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Hello, multi-02 with you at flight level 230.
What was that for call sign? Ah, multi-02, Bremen Radar Moin identified. Proceed direct Weser, Whiskey Sierra November.
Direct Weser for multi.
Ooh. Bad voice today.
There is no way to spot the Weser for multi-02.
Whiskey Sierra November. Just type it in and it's in your flight plan. It's in his flight plan.
Breda Edelweiss November passing 854-100.
Edelweiss 189, Bremen Radar Moin identified. Climb to flight level 240.
Climb to 240 Edelweiss 209.
Multi 02, confirm you have the waypoint Whiskey Sierra November.
I am searching for it, but it doesn't look like it. I only, from now on, after this waypoint, I only have the approach waypoint for multi-02.
Yeah, just type it in your flight plan, please. Just type it in as a direct. Whiskey Sierra November.
So, Whiskey Sierra November as in direct multi-02.
Code of conduct, Bravo 8. You need to fly direct. Lufthansa 1244, contact Maastricht Radar 134, decimal 710. Ja, direct
Maastricht Radar 134710, Lufthansa 1244. Danke, schönen Abend, tschüss.
Schwerer Papa Yankee.
I put the waypoint in, but now it literally just destroyed my flight path or whatever. We'll see in
That case, code of conduct, Bravo 8, you need to fly direct and change flight plans on the fly. Will work out. Next waypoint is Ripso, and then you've got the arrival into Hamburg again. Shouldn't be a problem.
Coordination request.
I got a Ripso, yes, and then after that it's arrival, indeed, for multi-02.
Yeah, multi-02, you will get an arrival from the next controller, just ask him, and then you can just type in the Ripso arrival and you have a complete flight plan again. But expect vectors anyway.
Okay, I'll just direct to Basim again to fix the waypoints for multi-02.
A negative, you are flying to Weser, Whiskey Sierra November, thereafter Ripso. Not to Basum. Ay. It's not that much traffic, so I can discuss with him a little bit. Oh well. Not sure where he's flying now. Yep, Lunar Pilot. Yep, not that easy. No, it isn't. Aller Harz? Ja, die Multi, gleich mal ein bisschen aufpassen. Eventuell dann direkt Ripso von dir, bitte. Ciao. Edelweiss 189er, contact Maastricht Radar 134, decimal 710, bye-bye.
134710, Edelweiss von einer schönen Abend.
I was controlling Sylt for 2 hours ago, and you usually don't get this much traffic, but in this session I had like 5 VFR and 2 IFR. Nice! That's cool. It's always good to have our small minor airports with some traffic. It was a good practice for me. It's 2 training, which will hopefully start soon. Yeah, nice. And yeah, most people have problems with VFR traffic. So take every chance you get, even while you are in the S2 training, to still control minor towers and try to get some friends to fly VFR with you, just to get more regular with it, so you don't have to think too much. Helps a lot. Multi-02, contact Bremen Radar 126.325. Bye-bye. Ja, moin. Multi-02, contact Bremen Radar 126.325.
126.325 from Multi-2, thank you, goodbye.
Next inbound wave coming from the south now. And so it begins. But it's still fun. This is a nice stream to just chat a little bit. Usually at busy air traffic, I'm not able to do anything. How are you training in Sweatbox with VFR? We have some nice scenarios, but especially circuit training in Sweatbox is hard. Actually, we in our simulations we do have routes. You can, as a mentor, you can set routes and let them start waypoints. So in that case, it's always one point flying out, then to the north or to the south, and flying into the downwind, and then it's an open downwind. So I can just start the route after the touch and go and let him fly the traffic circuit. But usually VFR traffic is a pain in our Sweatbox sessions. And you do have to vectorize them a lot. But yeah, that's the game. That's why you best practice VFR online. Get some people to fly, have some friends, or as a mentor even get some people in your short list who are helping you out with trainings in an over-the-shoulder session. That's what we usually do. And Fabian, hi. Fabian 1. Yeah, we don't have the luxury of unrestricted as 1 to our positions, so indeed most of the trainings happens online. Ah, I see. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, especially for me, for example, I'm doing a lot of VFR heavy mentoring sessions in the Sweatbox in Hamburg, because you just need to know it there. It's a big control zone with the star or cross, either it's a cross, and with the Hamburg Harbor and all that stuff, and so you need to experience that in the sim first before you do it online. Can be overwhelming otherwise. Ah, number 1 is here. Yes, he's on YouTube right now. I still love how the naming established itself. Yeah, I was laughing about that because you two did that on my Discord, don't you? It wasn't me. Actually, it was something between you guys. And I just saw that you changed your alias on my Discord. And me being known as someone who is not able to recognize and memorize names, I'm very bad at that. I always get in trouble anyway. Nick, and you can only learn VFR from the ATC perspectives by actually controlling it. Yes, that's one thing about experience now, of course. Because it needs, yeah, how to tell. IFR is a lot about rules. Yeah, you are flying on straight path and with restrictions, and you are being controlled. VFR controlling, no. VFR is a lot more gut feeling, and it's about the situation awareness, what's happening around you. From either the pilot, but also from the controller, because the controller is not giving you instructions really. He's only giving you clearances and traffic information. And the VFR needs to fly and separate itself. So yeah, you need the experience to be good there. And after a couple of years now, I'm still learning about situations. And mostly on Vatsim, it boils down to psychology as well. Because you need to evaluate the pilot in a split second if he's capable of doing something. And you need to remember that. And you need to look out what is being possible or not. So sometimes you need to think for the pilot, which you shouldn't do in real life. But on Vatsim, we need to do that. In some logs of mine still, my name is Florian. Really? Yeah, look at that. I called Fabian too, Florian as well. So, yeah. I'm sorry. It's a medical condition called age. We only have little VFR traffic on Amsterdam. Yeah, of course, like Frankfurt and Munich, they don't have a lot of that as well. But since we are now training in Rotterdam, and I don't know what Echo Hotel is, that the three German Air Force flew there.
5 Mike uniform on flight level
See a lot more. Nice.
Flight level 100.
Übrigens 5 Mike uniform, Brim Radar Moin identified, climb to flight level 230.
Climbing to level 230, übrigens 5 Mike uniform.
Yeah, might need to fly VFR in Amsterdam. On these really biggest airports on Vatsim, they will hate me for that. The worst thing is I had a friend named Florian and sat next to him in school. Teachers had the same problem. Yeah, see? Florian, no, the other Florian, Fabian, yeah, whatever. I always had a very distinct name. I can't remember to even have someone with my name in my whole school. No. Not in all the years I was in school. I think, no. There were a lot of Christians. Christian was a name in that area, which is the German equivalent of my real name. But I have the Nordic variant. Scandinavia.
Bremen Moin, Lufthansa 357, passing level 75, climbing 100 im Wimki.
Lufthansa 357, Bremen Radar Moin identified, climb to flight level 240.
Climb level 240, Lufthansa 357. Bremen Radar, this is Eurowings 2 Papa Charlie on flight level 100, climbing via Probe 30 departure.
Eurowings 2 Papa Charlie, Bremen Radar Moin identified, climb to flight level 230. And they've got exactly 10 miles. Should be okay now. Greg McAllister, yeah, isn't it? And ask the next station for that. We've got a generation VFR runway, so no problem. Yeah, nice. Okay. Of course you have. You have like a gazillionaire runways in Amsterdam. And I guess it's like, I don't know, 10 kilometers from the airport away or what? I really need to do that. I need to fly more VFR at bigger airports, just for the fun of it. Not to be rude or something, no, but I mean, especially if trainees are there. There's just story time in that case. I'm taking the controller practical tests as ATD member, so I'm doing stuff like that to decide if you get your rating or not. If you have your CPT, I might be one of the Czech riders. I don't know how to call that. Of the Prüfer. I don't know what Prüfer is in English. So yeah, I regularly see problems with VFR traffic on bigger airports, except Hamburg, because we really teach it there. Because there's always a lot of VFR traffic down there. But usually, I mean, in your usual training in Frankfurt, you will never see in VFR. Maybe someone from a small airport directly next to the CTR, Egelsbach. But yeah, usually. So. Macht mehr Sinn, oder? Sollen wir machen? Dann lasse ich den in Ruhe. Das Lufthansa 357, stop climb flight level 230, final cruise level to Frankfurt.
Lufthansa 357, Roger, stopping is 230, final level for today.
Eurings 5 Mike Uniform, contact Bremen Radar 136.050, bye-bye.
Bremen Radar on 136.050 for Eurowings 5 Mike Uniform. Schönen Abend noch, ciao.
It's awesome that Hamburg has this much VFR traffic. Back then, when VFR wasn't this established, I, as a trainee, had big issues with VFR. Yeah, that's why we really emphasize this now. Huh? And look at you. Now you are a mentor there. So somehow it worked out, huh? Yeah, so I lost my thought in that case. What did I say? Yeah, on the big airports, they usually don't have VFR traffic. And so it's always a problem if they then, the first time in their CPT, it's too late, isn't it? Because usually that makes a lot of problems, man. But if you are a trainee on that, on a tower position or something, don't be afraid. VFR traffic usually flies for its own. Don't over-control them. Just let them fly and give them your picture. Usually you've got a radar, which is a lot more they have. Of course, they maybe have a TCAS system or whatever, but the situation awareness, you are way more, you have way more information from them. So just tell them what you know. It's not about traffic infos, but also awareness info. Let them know what your plan is. Let them know what you, what's actually happening in this area. Helps a lot.
Silver Arrow 156, flight level 100, climbing 200.
Silver Arrow 156, Bremen Radar identified. Yeah, now climb to flight level 240. You were only cleared for flight level 100.
Flight level 240, Silver Arrow 156.
Eurings to Papa Charlie, contact Bremen Radar 136.050, bye-bye.
Contact Bremen Radar on 136.050, danke, tschö.
A lot of people flying to Poland right now. Cool. I'm going to leave now. I have a French exam tomorrow. Good luck. Was always the worst for me, French at school. never had more than 1 point or a 5 in my yearly report. Oh, pellets, you're saying, no, it's runway 2204, actually really close to the airfield. Oh, I see. We have a special arrival and we can certainly appreciate CTR crossing. Cool. Yeah, we do CTR crossing, that would be cool. Lufthansa 125, Brim Radar Moin identified, climb to flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Lufthansa 125.
And close your button. Thank you. Wo wir hinfliegen, gibt es keine Physik. Yeah, so nice. Actually, what I just told you is something I usually tell my trainees as well. So nothing new here for some people in the chat. Or maybe the first time on English. Max inbounds from the south. Not so much from the north today. I guess Copenhagen still has an event, huh? I'm not sure. Last Sunday or last Sundays actually, a lot of traffic came from the north as well. It's pretty quiet today. Not sure why. But yeah, as I said, this might be a more chatty stream in that case. Hab ich nicht verstanden, da bin ich zu alt für. Was? Silver Arrow 156, contact Maastricht Radar 128.790. Bye bye.
Silver Arrow 156, 128.790. Thank you, bye.
Yeah, so actually my work today is just taking the airplanes, getting them inside my airspace, up to the level or down to the level I'm controlling, and then it's sending them to the next air. As long as it's this traffic picture, it's not much to do, but you know what it is. If I would have combined with the upper sector today, I would be overflown with traffic.
Bremen, good evening. Lufthansa 4 Mike Romeo, level 240, inbound Elnand.
Lufthansa 4 Mike Romeo, Bremen Radar Moin identified. Bis du dann mal wieder hörst, ja, der ist gestorben, ne? Haben wir auch schon ein paar Mal gehabt. Ich sag, bis du dann wieder hörst, da ist einer gestorben oder so, ne? Zum Beispiel Klaus und so. Ja, leider. Lufthansa 357, descent to flight level 190.
Descent 190, Lufthansa 357.
Funny that he's flying on 240. Just checking the flight plan. And yeah, actually, it was 240. Okay. Lufthansa 357, contact Langenräder 127.925.
Langen 127.925, Lufthansa 357, vielen Dank, ciao.
Bremenräder, moin, Lufthansa 9 Papa Kilo, inbound Boxo, flight level 1464, flight level 070.
Lufthansa 9 Papa Kilo, Bremenräder, identified, stop descent, flight level 110.
Stop descent 110, Lufthansa 9 Papa Kilo.
Hannover.
Hallo Harz, Lufthansa 9 Papa Kilo, Südosten. Geil?
5A3 gerne.
5A3 bekommst du.
Danke.
Coordination request.
Lufthansa 4 Mike Romeo, proceed direct Delta Whiskey 555.
Lufthansa 4 Mike Romeo, direct Delta Whiskey 555.
Lufthansa 9 Papa Kilo, proceed direct Delta Victor 583, expect 27 right.
Expecting 27 right and direct Delta Whiskey, Delta Victor 483, Lufthansa 9 Papa Kilo.
Confirm, Delta Victor 583.
Delta Victor 583, Lufthansa 9 Papa Kilo, danke.
Lufthansa 9 Papa Kilo, contact Bremenräder 119.490, bye bye.
119.490, Lufthansa 9 Papa Kilo, dankeschön, ciao.
Lufthansa 125, contact Bremenräder 136.050.
136.050.
Harz go.
Lufthansa 125.
Radar Contact. Nee, das schafft er nicht mehr. Auf 40 Meilen? Oh, das wird er schon schaffen. Okay. Nee, alles runter. Alles gut. Okay, so coordination for the lot down here. Asking from Maastricht to climb him above me. Just the warning that he might enter my airspace in this area here if he's not climbing good enough. But yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Just a slow evening on Vatsim, it seems. Pelle, yeah, no. Actually, there's a lot of traffic anyways. But we do have a lot of more controllers to separate right now. Look at that. I mean, if I scroll out, a lot of traffic down here. But I'm just on a... Yeah, actually, it's slow traffic on our event. That's more the problem. Should be a little bit more, I think. Everyone is flying to Amsterdam and Frankfurt. Today is Hannover and Bremen evening, and I'm strictly supporting it. So that's why I'm doing the lower airspace, which is an important position for the traffic flying to these airports. But yeah, we can't do anything about that if people don't want to fly to our airports. Well, what shall I do?
Bremen, hallo, Lufthansa 1 Papa Lima 380.
So 8 Papa Echo Bremen radar. This is the wrong station. Please contact Maastricht radar. You got the frequency from the other controller.
Copy, sorry.
Cheryl, hi. Which area are you controlling? I'm controlling Harz, which is in the north of Germany, lower airspace center, EBG south of the northern part. Just for your interest, this is Bremen, Hamburg up here, it's Hanover down here, Frankfurt just right out here. This is Frankfurt from here. So in the north, because it's an event evening right now in Bremen and Hanover, northern Germany. And actually, there's not enough traffic for an event right now. I don't know. It's a very slow day today, so we have a lot of time to chat. But anyway, we have a lot of controllers today. We could split a lot of channels, a lot of airspaces. So I do have an upper airspace, which is all the great traffic here. So usually I would have to control that as well. But now it's easy. And it's fun to do more chatty stream as well sometimes. If you look at my old streams from other occasions, you rarely see me chatting like this, but more just keeping afloat, keeping above the traffic. So, VFR traffic flying to... That's cool. Flying to Kassel. I'm trying to find your area on Vatsim radar. Yeah, I'm scrolling out a little bit. So, this is the coastline of Germany up here. Should be easy to find. But yeah, if you're on the Vatsim map, you need to get it below flight level 240 or 245. So if you tune in 240, you would be able to see me. Because above me, all the en route traffic, there's Maastricht radar above me, 4 leagues of me. Right now it looks unexpectedly calm, but no upper airspace. Yeah. But it's okay. I mean, yeah. We can't have overload traffic like in Hamburg every turn.
Lufthansa for Mike Romeo, reaching top of descent.
Lufthansa for Mike Romeo, descent to flight level 110.
Lufthansa for Mike Romeo, descent to flight level 110.
Harz. Ja, Radar Contact. Ja, da Regenburg. U50 at border.
Guten Abend, Airberlin 740, passing flight level 150, climbing 200.
Airberlin 740, Bremen radar moin identified, climb to flight level 210.
Climb to flight level 210, Airberlin 740.
Maastricht braucht er nicht.
Coordination accepted.
Looking for the next controller if they are online. Sulfide Center. No, so it's. Pascal, du hast niemanden unter dir, ne? Partei ist nicht da, ne? Abilene 740, proceed direkt Runner.
Proceed direct runner, Abilene 740.
Ne, ich schicke hier einen im Lower Space jetzt direkt Runner. Ist mir egal. Wird zu nah dahinter. Yeah, so internal communication. Sometimes a direct helps to separate too close traffic. No. Jens. Ja, 240 hatte ich angefragt, damit du das direkt nach oben geben kannst. Lufthansa 3 Mike Alpha, Bremen Radar, identified, climb, flight level 240. Ich habe das requested im Tag. Und du hast es so bestätigt.
Eurowings 8 Papa Romeo, flight level 199 and descending on the glide.
Eurowings 8 Papa Romeo, Bremen Radar, identified, descent to flight level 110. Ja, ich habe den refused, weil ich den eigentlich nicht wollte. Release mal eben. Jetzt ist er bei mir. Usually sollen wir ja versuchen, Sektor Skip zu machen zum Maastricht hoch, ne? Ja, die bleibt aber 240. Also die kannst du mir dann ganz normal schicken. Die bleibt ja im Lower Airspace. Lufthansa 4 Mike Romeo, Contact Bremen Radar 124, Decimal 8, bye bye.
Lufthansa 4 Mike Romeo 124, Decimal 8, bye bye.
Solling für Harz.
Coordination request.
Übrigens 8 Papa Romeo, proceed direkt Delta Victor 612.
Direct Delta Victor 612, Eurowings 4, correction 8 Papa Romeo.
And Eurowings 8 Papa Romeo, contact Bremen Radar 119er, Decimal 490.
119er 490, Eurowings 8 Papa Romeo.
Hallo, Eddie. Guten Abend. Are you planning on coming to the FS weekend? I would love to, but it's I think we were talking about that last week as well, didn't we? It's too far away for me. Roger, das war meine Frage, mache ich. Lufthansa 3 Mike Alpha, flight level 240 is your final cruise level to Frankfurt. You need to be in lower airspace.
Lufthansa 3 Mike Alpha, Roger, and confirm still speed 250.
Lufthansa 3 Mike Alpha, free speed.
Free speed 3 Mike Alpha, danke.
Jo. funny route. What's that for a route? EDDW and then remat. Doesn't make any sense. Funny stuff on there. Wings 8 Whiskey Tango, Bremen Radar Moin identified. Wings 8 Whiskey Tango, proceed direkt Osnat.
Proceed direkt Osnat, Wings 8 Whiskey Tango, danke dir.
So we do have a new Osnat.
Radar,
it's a waypoint.
TCR functional level here.
So Fort, Husia Foxtrot, Bremen Radar, hello. Harz.
Mark, östlich deines Sektors bei Magdeburg, Postman 71 Charlie.
Radar Contact.
Ja, ist ein Slow Climber. Pro Request für Airspace Crossing.
Is approved.
Danke, whatever.
Jo. Nice. So, just scanning a little bit. So, actually, there's no Osnabrück anymore. Oscar Sierra November. It's Osnat now. So they changed that to a radar point, waypoint. Cheryl, there are two types of areas in your screen, on black and other sort of dark gray. Sorry, I'm not familiar with the ATC panel. Yeah, the dark area is what I'm controlling, actually. This one here. So that's my current airspace. Just asking for Kerax, but I usually will not get it. But it doesn't make sense for him to fly to remat. Hell of a road. EDDW, Nienburg, Norta, remat. Not sure where I got that one. It's crossing the whole airfield. And it's a lower route above EDDW, but now flying to remat, it would be a higher route. The upper route. It's pretty weird. Oh well. Which route is bad? The real life routing. But why? EDDW is usually not flying over remat. It's flying over M loop. So it's the right turn, not the left turn. Okay, just get like 40, 50 miles. Yeah, that's okay. At this round. Yeah, filed and cruise was flight level 350, but it was not accepted from Maastricht. Refused. Because everything to Frankfurt over the EDDW route shall be in lower airspace for relief. That's what it is today. What? I will work that out because I don't have that much traffic today, so I can help out the upper airspace. Actually, we do have an event. It's Bremen and Hannover event, and no one is flying it. Can't do anything about it.
Bremen Radar Moin, CTR 6 Kilo Whiskey, flight level 265, descending 240 level at airnaut.
CDR 6 Kilo Whiskey, Bremen Radar identified. Continue descent to flight level 110.
Continue descent, flight level 110 and confirm airnaut still at 240, 6 Kilo Whiskey.
CDR 6 Kilo Whiskey, yeah, you have, let me see, you've got 60 track miles for the descent to 110.
Roger, thank you, 6 Kilo Whiskey.
I think there was a call, but now it's gone again. Lufthansa 42 Sierra Foxtrot, descent to flight level 110.
110 Lufthansa 42 Sierra Foxtrot.
Already spam calls on Vex or what? One time calling and then hanging up already? Martin, hi. Sorry, was? Klingelstreich. Ah, okay. As I just said in stream, so it looks like we already have spam calls. Yeah, it's working. Waiting for the Lufthansa to pass into my airspace here below flight level 110, so I can hand off them early to Hanover. Because in this area, I can decide to give a full release. In this area, this is already Friesland down at 110, so I need to pay attention there. Why is he flying so slow? Airbus A320 at 200 knots indicated? What's happening there? Sometimes I just don't know. No. Seems too slow for me. Lufthansa 42 Sierra Foxtrot, contact Bremen Radar 119er, das ist mit 490, vorbei.
119, 490, Lufthansa 40 Sierra Foxtrot, bye, take care.
This is now interesting. She's not climbing.
Bremen Radar, Lufthansa 1932, guten Tag, flight level 240 with you inbound, Elum.
So 1932, Bremen Radar identified. CTR 6 Kilo Whiskey, contact Bremen Radar 119er, das ist mit 490, vorbei.
From 19er, das ist mit 490, CTR 6 Kilo Whiskey, tschüss.
Air Berlin 740, monitor advisory 122.8, bye bye.
Monitor advisory, Aberdeen 740.
Übrigens 8 Whiskey Tango, descend to flight level 200.
Flight level 200, Jury 8 Whiskey Tango.
Requesting a higher exit level, so it doesn't stop at 100.
Coordination accepted. Coordination request.
Lufthansa 19321, when can we expect a descent?
So 1932, I expect
Coordination
descent in 2 minutes.
Roger, thank you.
Übrigens 8 Whiskey Tango Monitor Advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Advisory on 122.8, Jury 8 Whiskey Tango, Lagerschau.
RX number 1, ground up to flight level 245. I'm at the lower airspace sector in the north of Germany now, here in this area.
Bremen Radar, Delta Lima Oscar, climbing to flight level 140, currently 8,000 feet.
Delta Charlie Oscar, Lima Oscar, Bremen Radar Moin identified. Continue climb flight level 240.
Delta Charlie Oscar Lima Oscar, continue climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 240.
Delta Charlie Oscar Lima Oscar, climb flight level 240. Thank you.
KLM 456, hey, good evening, on flight 100.
KLM 456, Bremen Radar Moin identified, climb to flight level 240.
Climb level 240, KLM 456.
Lufthansa 1932, descend to flight level 110.
Descent to 110, Lufthansa 1932.
Lufthansa 3 Mike Alpha, contact Langenräder 127.925.
127.925, Lufthansa 3 Mike Alpha.
So is Hof online now? Goodbye. Yeah, so. KLM 456, confirm inbound and Norku.
KLM 456, can you repeat that?
KLM 456, proceed direct to Norku. November Oscar Romeo Kilo Uniform.
Direct in Norku, KLM 456.
Okay. So the Hanover approach accepted my direct, but didn't give him the direct. That's not nice. Oh, inbound. Inbound Kassel. I feel you. Nee, bei mir ist bei 3 Schluss, aber ich schreib's halt auf. Wow, a flight checker. Yeah, of course. So Hof's online. Not sure what he was asking. I didn't see the direct. I mean, not sure why he's conflicting there. Could have just descended it, but yeah. It's okay, I'm not in the picture. So maybe next station, who's online in Amsterdam? Can I do an extended service now? I like to skip advisory Unicom. So what do we have? No, I need to look. Pelle, are you still here? There's an EH All Center online. And what's the other one? Echo Hotel Mike Charlie Center. I never heard of that one. Which one is the next in the German border? Let me get Vatsim map online. Need to research that. Ah, it's military. Okay, so you can ask EH. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I've never seen that position being online. It's military center. Okay. So, yeah, hopefully I can skip it. I don't know. 240? Oh. We'll see.
Coordination request.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the... Oh. Delta Charlie Oscar Lima Oscar, contact Maastricht Radar 134, decimal 710, bye-bye.
Delta Charlie Oscar Lima Oscar, say again.
Delta Lima Oscar, contact Maastricht Radar 134, decimal 710.
Delta Charlie Oscar Lima Oscar, contact Maastricht Radio radar 134.710.
Lufthansa 1932, contact Bremen Radar 119, decimal 490.
Bremen Radar 119, decimal 490, goodbye, Lufthansa 1932.
Yeah, go ahead. Wohin? Roger ist released. Stand by. Harz hört. Radar Contact. Ich habe genau die Crossing KLM daneben. Schick den mal durch und dann kannst du direkt weiterschicken. Ich will den eigentlich nie haben. Weil der ist ja gleich bei mir raus. Schaffst du den unten drunter durch? Mit Raid oder so? Oder danach? Okay. Ja.
Moin, Navchecker 1 Echo Lima, passing flight level 87 for 100.
Navchecker 1 Echo Lima, Bremen Radar, moin, identified, expect ILS. Was ist denn da? 27 in Kassel.
Expect ILS 27, Navchecker 1 Echo Lima.
Navchecker 1 Echo Lima, proceed direkt Luxus.
Proceed direct Luxus, Navchecker 1 Echo Lima.
Was macht der Aller da jetzt? Düsseldorf 270 und... Hotel Bravo, Kilo Charlie Mike, Bremen Radar Moin identified, climb to flight level 120, passing 5,000 feet, proceed direct Norta.
5,000 direct Norta, climbing now 1.
KLM 456, contact Amsterdam Radar 134, decimal 375, bye-bye.
KLM 456, can you repeat the frequency?
KLM 456, contact Amsterdam Radar 134, decimal 375. Not sure if I'm...
134.35, KLM 456, thank you.
Am I so bad to recognize on frequency? I'm not sure. Aber Chris, die D0-Flieger gehen dann 250 Advisory, oder wie? So. Wer ist denn auf Hof? Navchecker 1 Echo Lima, would you like to climb more, or is flight level 100 okay for you?
Flight level 100 is fine. Navchecker 1 Echo Lima.
Coordination request.
Bremen Moin, Condor 7 Tango Whiskey Level 220 inbound EDDW.
Condor 7 Tango Whiskey, Bremen Radar Moin identified. Expect ILS 27 in Kassel.
Expecting ILS 27, Condor 7 Tango Whiskey.
Bremen Moin, Lufthansa.
What's that for en route?
Bravo, inbound.
Okay.
Flight level 220.
Lufthansa 1 Whiskey Bravo, Bremen Radar Moin identified.
Coordination request.
Ihr immer mit euren Railsim-Routen. Ja, Nienburg. But usually there's some coordination in there. Your route ends like 70 miles before the airport. That's a problem. Yeah, because of the arrival, I know.
Coordination refused.
Und das 7 Tango Whiskey proceed direkt Luxux.
Direkt Luxux, Condor 7 Tango Whiskey.
Lufthansa 1 Whiskey Bravo, proceed direkt Delta Whiskey 555.
Direct Delta Whiskey 555 for Lufthansa 1 Whiskey Bravo, vielen Dank.
Yeah, slow climber, I guess.
Bremen Radar, Servus. Lufthansa 2 Whiskey Hotel, climbing to flight level 250 for 200.
Hört.
Jo, der Mark. Ich habe nochmal einen Slow Climber. Third Express 815.
Radar Contact approved.
Approved, danke. Whatever.
Lufthansa 2 Victor, Hotel Bremen Radar identified. Descent to flight level 110.
Descending flight level 110, Lufthansa 2 Victor Hotel.
Upsi. Harz. Ah, nicht hier. Ruf die dann auf Unicom zu schicken und dann climben, was? Ja, die Eurowings 54 Bravo nicht so früh auf Unicom da in meinem Airspace. Ja, die sendet da gerade durch meinen anderen Flieger. Ist gerade knapp noch okay. Übrigens 54 Bravo. Na, über Kassel. Den hast du wohl auf Unicom gepackt und dann ist der weiter descendet. Ne, sondern? Ah, okay, ja, alles klar. Germany, Gale 644, Bremen Radar identified. Climb to flight level 240.
Climbing flight level 240, Germany, Gale 644.
Love checker 1 Echo Lima, descend to altitude to flight level 60.
Descend flight level 60, Nav checker 1 Echo Lima.
Nav checker 1 Echo Lima, cleared Luxus arrival, no, ILS 27 via Luxus.
Via Luxus cleared ILS 27, Nav checker 1 Echo Lima.
Wanted to clear arrival. It's Kassel. Damn it, there's no arrival. Lufthansa 2 Victor Hotel, contact Bremen Radar 119, das ist mit 490 dabei.
Contact Bremen Radar 119, 490. Dann Control 3 macht Job.
Danke. Just checking. On the 7 Tango Whiskey, expect ILS 27 via Luxus.
ILS 27 via Luxus, Condor 7 Tango Whiskey, expecting so.
Nav checker 1 Echo Lima, descent via procedure, report established ILS 27.
Descent via procedure, report established. Report established 27, Nav checker 1.
Yeah, even though there's not so much traffic right now, I still have to concentrate. Always checking against the new routes, what's happening above me, below, and the approach airspace and all that stuff. So even though I only have 5 targets right now, still I've got some workload. German Eagle 644, contact Maastricht radar 134.710, bye-bye.
Maastricht 134, 710, German Eagle 644, bye.
Hotel Bravo, Kilo Charlie Mike, say again.
Yeah, ready for this.
Yeah, Hotel Bravo, Kilo Charlie Mike, descent to flight level 100. Contact Bremen radar 119.490.
119, standing 1. Hotel Mike, okay.
Condor 7 Tango Whiskey is at top of descent.
Condor 7 Tango Whiskey, descent to flight level 120.
Descending level 120, Condor 7 Tango Whiskey.
Keep my window open at flight level 110 in the area of Hanover airspace. Just in case. So, can I call Kassel?
Radar, Lufthansa 3 Tango Whiskey, flight level 100.
Lufthansa 3 Tango Whiskey, Bremen radar Moin identified, climb to flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Lufthansa 3 Tango Whiskey.
Kassel Tower, moin.
Jo, Harz, hallo. Ich habe 2 Inbounds für dich. Wollte nur, dass ihr aufwacht.
Ich bin wach.
Alles gut. Gleich einer auf dem ILS.
Jawohl.
Lufthansa 1 Whiskey Bravo, descent to flight level 110. How the time have turned. Opening whole centers with uppers seems very hard today. What do you mean? Opening whole center with uppers? Yeah. Yeah. Bandbox. Yes. You want to split. If you are controlling in the center, the best you could do is take a small center and have a body to make upper and lower splits. Otherwise, it's not working. And don't even look in Langen. It's even more complicated there. They even need, for example, for a normal center station, like 3 people or something. So it's really crazy in the evening. But yeah, best you can do is get a body. For example, like in our fear, it's always Chris and Pascal together. Really makes sense. They open, a lot of time they just open up and lower together in one area. And it's way more quality of life, quality of service, quality of your inner mind controlling just a part of the sector. It's just too much traffic. Yeah, Langenräder Bandbox, the whole one. We still do have the big Bremen center, but I never got an endorsement for that. I think it's crazy. Actually, you can control that at like 7 o'clock in the morning or something, where people don't recognize and don't call you on the call, contact me anyway.
Checker 1 Echo Lima established ILS 27.
Nach Checker 1 Echo Lima, Roger, contact Kassel Tower 118.105, bye-bye.
Contact Kassel Tower 118.105, nach Checker 1 Echo Lima.
Funny that. Of course, they're meeting at the same point. So 1 Whiskey Bravo expedite descent due to passing outbound traffic.
Bremen radar easy. 17 Lima, climbing to flight level 100, hello.
Lufthansa 1 Whiskey Bravo, expediting.
Thank you. Easy 17 Lima, Bremen Radar 1 identified. Climb to flight level 240.
Climb to flight level 240, Easy 17 Lima.
Windows 7 Tango Whiskey, continue descent flight level 70.
Descending flight level 70, Condor 7 Tango Whiskey.
Bremen Radar, Lufthansa 23 Alpha, schön guten Abend, climbing flight level 100, passing flight level 0905.
Lufthansa 23 Alpha, Bremen Radar 1 identified. Climb to flight level 240. Expedite climb due to passing traffic.
Lufthansa 23 Alpha, climbing flight level 240, and please repeat the rest.
Climb expedite. So high rate of climb, please.
Okay, high rate of climb.
Yeah, so 2,500 feet per minute or greater.
2,500 feet per minute or greater.
This is not nice. Now they're passing each other. Lufthansa 1 Whiskey Bravo, contact Bremen Radar 124, decimal 8, bye-bye.
124, decimal 8 for Lufthansa 1 Whiskey Bravo, bye-bye.
And now they are separated. Easy 17 Lima, contact Maastricht Radar 128, decimal 790.
Contact Maastricht on 128-790.
Lufthansa 3 Tango Whiskey. Actually, now. Lufthansa 3 Tango Whiskey, contact Maastricht Radar 134, decimal 710, bye-bye.
So say again, that was a bit crashed, this voice. Say again, please.
Lufthansa 3 Tango Whiskey, no problem. Contact Maastricht Radar 134, decimal 710.
Maastricht Radar 134 decimal 710. Lufthansa Tango Whiskey. Dankeschön, ne, für den Service. Bye bye.
Fabian, was I broken? Was I really broken on frequency? Maybe it's a problem on my side. Nope. Okay. I thought so. Yeah. If you don't really listen to the frequency or don't have a pen and paper in your hands, it's, yeah. Maybe some people just say, sorry, say again, you were broken. Just, I don't know. Just ask for the frequency again. Lufthansa 23 Alpha, contact Maastricht Radar on frequency 134, decimal 710.
Lufthansa 23 Alpha, contact Maastricht Radar on 134.30.
Confirm 134, decimal 710. That's what broken for me.
134.710.
Condor 7 Tango Whiskey, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH Kassel 1015.
Descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1015, Condor 7 Tango Whiskey, and we're probably not gonna make the 5,000 constraint at Luxor, we're a bit high.
Condor 7 Tango Whiskey, now free descent, cleared arrival via Luxus, ILS 27.
Via Luxus, cleared ILS 27, Condor 7 Tango Whiskey, free descent via Profiter.
There's constraint of 5,000? No, I think you need to be above 5,000 now. Need to check in the charts, but I think it's just in the charts for secured altitude now. But yeah, never mind. I'll let you fly a little bit high. Yep, shame on me. I don't know the Kassel procedures without looking. Not so much traffic now. Actually, no traffic usually.
Guten Abend, Herr Leipziger. 99920, passing flight level 72, climb flight level 100, approval for Sierra departure.
Leipziger 99920, Bremen Radar Moin identified, climb to flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Leipziger 99920.
What does it take to become an ATC on Vatsim? Dedication, a love for conflicts, a stable mind for all the pressure. And I don't know. No, not that much. It's a hobby after all. But you need to be excited to learn new things. And you need to be able to learn them yourself. It's not a classroom on Vatsim. It's a mentorship. It means we as mentors help you in your journey and push you in the right direction of your self-learning progress. So I think that's the most you need to become an ATC controller. Have fun to learn. Then everything else is easy. Yeah, a lot of time, but you receive a lot of fun. Yeah, actually, a lot of time, waiting time as well. It's not something you can just start now, but it's in steps, and these steps each other build on each other, but also need a lot of waiting time. So yeah, have fun at what you are doing in whatever position you are right now, and learn for the next step. But don't push it in that direction. So don't push it like, I want to be a tower controller now. I want to be a approach controller now. No, that will not work. But yeah, actually then, if you like logic puzzles and all that stuff, Vatsim is crazy cool. Yeah, it's the other side of the story, isn't it? And yeah, for me, it's a lot of fun doing this because we work together on the same plan. It's a traffic flow puzzle, and of course, it's a community. As in, I think a lot of times I think on Vatsim, as a pilot, you are more singly enjoying the network, being solo. I mean, you're just flying for yourself most of the time. As a controller, you're always in a team. You cannot control alone because you need to work with all the other stations around you. So this is a thing I really love about Vatsim. Teamwork, having social contact. I mean, a lot of people started in the COVID area. I started before that, but yeah, actually, while having COVID and all that stuff, this was a big place to even connect with other people. And it still is. It still is. It's only growing. We just passed 2 million, the 2 millionth ID account. It's not 2 million active users, no, but just think about it. My ID is 1.5 million. So it's like in the time I'm on the network, 500,000 new users came onto the network. It's crazy. Under 7 Tango Whiskey, thank you. Contact Kassel Tower 118.105. Tschüss.
Kassel Tower 118.105, 7 Tango Whiskey, danke, ciao.
118.105, 118.105.
118.105, 7 Tango Whiskey, danke, ciao. 118.105, 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 118.105, 7 Tango Whiskey, danke, ciao. 118.1
Leipzig 99920, proceed direct Kojak.
Direct Kojak, Leipzig 99920.
Were there more controllers under COVID? No. But a lot of more... Yeah, actually a lot of people found Vatsim there and then started, of course, to apply to being a controller. And yeah, actually sometimes it takes a lot of time until you reach the point where you control it. It differs. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes not. But there was a big wave in 2020 for Vatsim. So. But as the traffic is only rising, it's not getting less. We need to split a lot more. Look at me now. I can chat with you because we split it a lot. My upper airspace has a lot of en route traffic today. We don't have so much traffic for the event today. I'm not sure why. No one is flying to Bremen and Hanover today, which is a pity. It's a shame. But I can't do anything about it. I'm on the lower sector now. It's working like that. Usually, as a center controller, you control both the upper and lower airspace center. Wouldn't be possible normally in Winnings anymore. That's something what changed. So also on bigger airports, the traffic is raising. It's always, and sometimes you're not even able to do tower top down anymore. Mm-hmm. When getting inside the VACC corner, you meet a lot of great people and I really appreciate it. Yes. Of course, it depends on the activity of your local VACC. Depends on the country where you want to control usually. Yes, there are visitor status to other countries, but real talk, usually you control in your own country, mostly. And even mostly just a part of your own country where it depends on of course, on the size of the country. In Germany, we have 3 big FIRs, so flight information regions. Feels like 3 countries sometimes. So, next traffic. One traffic to Bremen, which is a straight line here. Just need to watch out for outbounds in that area. And of course, crossing outbounds out of Hanover. Next one to Hanover. That's a typical route as well. To Nienburg up here. Nothing special there. And Air Berlin. Also to Hanover. So again, I've got a lot of time just to chat with you, which is great.
Bremen Radar, Servus Lufthansa 4 Yankee Victor.
Lufthansa 4 Yankee Victor, Bremen Radar, moin, identified.
Coordination accepted.
Lufthansa 4 Yankee Victor, proceed direct Delta Whiskey 555. Nothing
direct
to do.
Delta Whiskey 555, Lufthansa 4 Yankee Victor.
Ja, gerne immer. Das ist tote Hose und also Event Traffic, nix. So, keine Ahnung, alles Frankfurt. It's a new hype. Ich weiß nicht, irgendwo haben sich, glaube ich, alle Piloten jetzt gedacht, wir gucken mal, wann Frankfurt explodiert. Fliegen jetzt alle da nur nach hin. Yeah, so event traffic today. Big to watch. I'm actually not sure about it. Sometimes. So it's every Sunday. It's Hannover and Bremen, our two minor airports, bigger minor airports in our here. And usually there's a lot of traffic from Stuttgart has also this event. So it's usually a transfer from these two, but it's not that much traffic coming even. And I wonder why. I'm not in the mind of pilots right now, so I can only guess. So is it an image problem maybe? Is it something, I don't know. I need to be cool, I need to fly to the major airports of a country. As everyone knows, Frankfurt is our capital, aviation-wise. I'm not sure. Maybe you have an insight on that. Maybe it's a lot of new pilots as well. And new pilots usually first fly to airports they know. So, first flight, Frankfurt Gatwick or something. That's what it is. Or A380 to Innsbruck. Leipzig 99920, contact München Radar 126.175 vorbei. Ja, Kassel auf die 1.
Kontakt München Radar 126.175. Ich danke, schönen Abend noch, Leipzig 99920.
D7, is that correct? No. D7? As a Vatsim newbie, Bremen sounds way more chill than flying to Frankfurt. Yes, that's what I always say. You're doing your first flights, please fly from smaller airports, which are staffed, which have time for you, which can help you. Don't expect to get help in a big major airport. They're busy as well.
Airplane 116, 2.5 miles in front of Elnat, flight level 150 with you.
Airplane 116, Bremen Radar Moin identified. Expect RLS 27 right in Hannover.
Expecting RLS 27 right in Hannover, Airplane 116.
Lufthansa 4 Yankee Victor, descent to flight level 110.
General Aviation.
Lufthansa 4 Yankee Victor, descent to flight level 110.
Descending 110 for Yankee Victor.
Airplane 116 is was blocked, say again.
Is it possible to get to 27 left as I am a general aviation plane?
Firstly, 27 left is closed today, and generation is 27 right on the north side.
Of course, okay, clear, Wilco, Airplane 116.
Mr. Zodiac, 73. Other way around. We are Germany. We are in Germany, so we always mix up the 73 Mond. Thank you. Achtung, Abo-Falle. Auf in den nächsten Monat. Ja. Vielen Dank für deinen Support. Ja. Was macht dein Studium? Oder? Bist du immer noch? Ich bin da irgendwie bei dir komplett raus inzwischen. Mach mal ein Status-Update. Did my BTV, hi, did my first flight 3 weeks ago from Nuremberg to Hanover. Not during the event, of course. Yeah, that's nice. Hope you had a good time. And you are motivated to learn more and do it more often. And yeah, Harz hört. Ja. Wenn Clear of Gießen, dann direkt Project. So yeah, if you've got a, if you get a flight done, just do it 3-4 times more with maybe different, with different stations online, being online. So you practice this one flight.
116 requesting descent.
Oh, no. I believe 116, you're still 50 miles before the entry point. Expect descent in approximately 5 minutes.
Expecting descent in approximately 5 minutes. I believe 116.
That's too early. Gonna get training in Vatsim Scandinavia soon. Yeah, that's cool. Cool to see you stream and learn. Yeah. Please don't blame it on me if you get something wrong in your Scandinavian mentorship.
Charlie Foxtrot, passing flight level 320.
That sounds like someone I know. Going 3 Charlie Foxtrot, Bremen Radar Moin identified. Continue descent flight level 110.
Continuing descent flight level 110, going 3 Charlie Foxtrot.
Oh well. Finished my bachelor in February with the curriculum for my thesis. Fix and Foxy, yeah. Rating. So but you didn't finish the grade now. You are not a bachelor yet. How long is the waiting time? I don't know. The beeline I saw in... What? The beeline I saw in La Palma, devoted to Lima Foxtrot Bravo Delta. That's... I'm not sure. In France. Or Baden-Baden. It's Baden-Baden, isn't it? Due to medical. Hey. Oh, Nick, I didn't see that. Hi, welcome back. Just gave up on learning the last topic for my French exam. I did not understand a single word. Oh, I feel you. I mean, it's over 30 years since I was in school. But yeah, I feel you. Oh, I received my bachelor certificate past week. Mr. Zodiac, congratulations. So continue with your master directly or going to work now? Gran Canaria. With Charlie Lima Papa. Damn it. Always get these wrong. Lufthansa 4 Yankee Foxtrot contact correction. Lufthansa 4 Yankee Victor contact Bremen Radar 124.8. Bye bye.
124.8, schönen Abend, Lufthansa 4 Yankee Victor, ciao.
Oh wow. So we have just closed down at Aham. Pilots were simply unable to work with its two approach. Wow. Yeah, that's what it is today, huh? Isn't it? But not sure. I'm not sure how to handle that. I mean, it's totally calm at my position today, and I can even help people. But being in a traffic situation where you really need pilots to follow the instructions for traffic flow. So actually, code of conduct Bravo 8. So B8 is the most important thing you need to learn. Everything in there. If you're a pilot, please look it up. Please read the code of conduct of Vatsim. It's everything a supervisor would look into for you if there are any problems. And we as controllers mostly have problems with Bravo 8. That's the most basic stuff, like listening to the frequency, flying a speed, flying an altitude, flying a vector, flying a direct to waypoint, flying a star, flying a set, flying a holding procedure. Just listening to the instructions and, I mean, fly the airplane, not let the airplane fly the pilot. If you need your airplane to fly everything on autopilot until you land, then you're not in the right position to fly on Vatsim yet. Hard words maybe, but that's what it is. You need to fly the airplane. Oh God, I'm sorry. Rio Bogdan. Griobdan? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, are you control only the Bremen area or have you controlled other areas? I can control a lot of areas, but usually I'm in the north of Germany. So 1989 Bremen Radar Moin identified. Continue descent flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110, roger.
For example, I can control all towers in Germany with all the endorsements. I can control all approaches except of Munich. I still don't have an endorsement in Munich, which I really would like to do sometime. So yeah. Oh. Harz.
Moin, Kassel hier. Ich habe die Navchecker One Echo Lima bei mir für Local IFR, preferably Warburg SIT. Nimmst du den an und wenn ja, wie?
Was hat er genau vor? Das müsste ich vorher wissen, weil das alles ein bisschen eng ist.
Der möchte Local IFR über Warburg raus und dann das ILS vermessen.
Ist klar. Ja. Es ist released und dann via Warburg.
Released via Warburg. Dann rufe ich dich nachher wieder für ein Departure Release für den.
Ciao. Evelyn 1160, Center Flight Level 110.
Descending flight level 110, Evelyn 116.
I never stopped working, but I won't go for my master. It's too expensive. Oh, I see. Yeah, sometimes I heard people are doing their master for working for a company while you do the master. I don't know. This is a thing in your area. Is it right that we can hear him? Timson, yes, we are allowed to. This is the new telephone system we are using, VCAS. And we are able to stream these coordinations on there because there's... we are not allowed to stream the TeamSpeak of Vatsim Germany, but we are allowed to send these only... how is it called? These coordinations only channels we are allowed to stream, which is pretty cool, so I can show you our coordinations. Evelyn 116, contact Hannover approach 119.490. Bye bye.
Contact Hannover approach 119.490. Evelyn 116, goodbye. Vielen Dank für den Dienst und schönen Abend.
Ewings 3 Charlie Foxtrot, same for you. Contact Hannover approach 119.490.
119.490, tschüss Carsten, Ewings 3 Charlie Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 1989, proceed direct Saarstadt, Sierra Alpha Sierra.
Direct Sierra Sierra, Lufthansa 1989.
Man, every time I fly into Frankfurt, it's packed with approaches and kind of like it. Yeah, because otherwise it wouldn't be possible anymore. But it's too much traffic to Frankfurt for my senses. I remember last year when I used to struggle talking with ATC when starting out. Yeah, but that's a point where we all started. Huh? No one is perfect in the start. It's practice. The only thing I would always say, also in my streams here, practice with respect. With respect to yourself, your capabilities, respect to others on the network, like other pilots, other controllers. So don't overestimate how much you can really handle from the beginning. This is not a game. This is a simulation. Don't start in the hard mode. It makes no sense. Get your knowledge from
Radar, guten Abend, German Cargo 5 Yankee.
From easier routes. German Cargo 52 Yankee, Bremen Radar Moin identified. Continue descent to flight level 170.
Continue descent 170, German Cargo 5 Yankee.
So this should help you. And everyone has more fun in that case. So as you get more knowledge and being more confident with your airplane and instructions and all that stuff, then fly to heavier traffic situations, like events, or Frankfurt on any day. Lufthansa 190, correction, Lufthansa 1989er, contact Bremen Radar 119er, decimal 490, bye-bye. It's just 1 year until I can change my second language beside English. Nick, yeah, even if I get a 5 on my report card, I still have a 2.0 average. Nice. That's good. Yeah, French was the first thing I ruled out of my curriculum as soon as I could. I think it was in the 11th class. I still had to do 1 course of French. Yeah, and then it was gone. Gone for good. So, Mr. Zodiac, yeah, this was about my question about being a master working for someone. No, that would be the only reason to start the master. The company pays for it. It will be affect my salary. Yeah, I paid about 300 euros per month for my bachelor. I guess master is about 600. Oh, yeah, and everything else. I mean, not earning any money means you still need to rely on external funds. So yeah, I totally get it. So I think that's what it is, huh? Event traffic, 0. This was an interesting Sunday screen. See, oh, sorry, I can't speak anymore. I'm hungry as well. This was an interesting Sunday event stream. I even think I used the busy airspace thumbnail. I really need to change the thumbnail after the stream because it's misleading if someone watches the video on demand. But it was nice talking to you. Tintrix, hi. Greetings. Harz hört.
Hannover, ich habe Delta Fox Alpha Lima Lima, 15 Meilen südöstlich von Hannover.
Radar Contact.
Der würde gerne Parachute Drops machen, out of 140. Soll ich den zu dir schicken? Soll ich den bei mir behalten? Passt das für dich überhaupt?
Wo will der die denn machen? Da jetzt in der Ecke?
Genau, über Hildesheim.
Ja, over Hildesheim 140 ist approved und kann bei dir auf Frequenz bleiben.
Alles klar, Roger, danke.
Aber bitte wirklich nur im Hildesheim-Bereich bleiben und ansonsten unten weiter runterziehen, wenn er irgendwo anders noch hin will.
Jo, sag ich ihm Bescheid.
Ciao. Yes, that's right. We're using VAX and it's so much fun. It's so easy. But actually, yeah, for me, if I'm searching for a center controller, this is getting busy, really complicated. I really need to think of which station is the next. But yeah, otherwise, getting a call or something is so easy. And the good thing is I'm allowed to stream that into my stream so you can listen to the coordination, even though it's in German. I mean, if we do standardized, it would be English, but yeah, mostly it's just German chit-chat. But nevertheless, I think even if you don't understand German, you get the grasp out of it. Or just ask me, what did you just say? What did you coordinate? So for now, it is in para jumper here at Hanover, and the controller was asking me if he can climb up to 140 in my airspace, and I don't want him on frequency. It's okay, I release him for 140 because he needs to control the airspace there anyway. German Cargo 5-2, Yankee contact the München Radar 126.175 vorbei.
Contact München 126.175, schönen Abend, German Cargo 5 Yankee.
Red Stroud, I made mistakes on my S3 solo. I no longer have a long-term solo and now I have a new instructor. Yeah, happens. Good.
Request Departure Release, Navchecker 1 Echo Lima und die Frage, ob du noch FIS gibst für die Delta Charlie Delta Lima Hotel.
Ja, Moment, wir gleich hauen zwar alle ab, aber ich bleib noch ein paar Minuten, ist okay.
Okay, und Departure Release?
Und Departure ist released.
Danke dir.
Anyway, not actually getting taught much by my new instructor, just getting practice. Yeah, you don't... I'm sorry, but we are not instructors, we are mentors. That's the important bit here. It's always a self-learning journey. Mentors only push you in the right direction where you need to learn more by yourself. While controlling, while observing. So my question to you is, how much do you observe other approach controllers? Preferably on your station. How many hours do you use there? So you can look and observe so much. You can look what is working and try to memorize that. You can look what trouble and what conflicts and what traffic flow congestions the other controllers produce now or are getting faced to, and then try to learn from them. What did they do afterwards to clear that up? That helps so much more than getting something taught or having the situation for the first time on yourself. Okay, so now we've got enough checker. And yeah, actually, in that case, I won't give him any local IFR clearances just for the ILS. Because he will do his own procedures, I guess. Harz. Okay, verstanden. Pascal auch? Oh, ciao. Ja, immer noch ein paar Minuten. Ebenso. Tschüss. Okay, so now I don't have an upper airspace. We do some. Navchecker 1 Echo Lima, Bremen Radar. Identified. What's the first procedure you want to test?
We would just like to do a couple of touch and goes on the ILS runway 27.
Yeah, Navchecker 1 Echo Lima, Roger, via Warburg, cleared ILS 27, report established.
Via Warburg, cleared ILS 27, report established, Navchecker 1 Echo Lima.
Bremen Radar, moin, Scandinavian 7 Lima Oscar, flight level 85, climbing flight level 100.
Scandinavian 7 Lima Oscar, Bremen Radar, moin, identified. Climb to flight level 240.
Climb to flight level 240, Scandinavian 7 Lima Oscar.
We've got a lot of traffic, but not regularly. We will get more on events, but a whole lot more than every now and then. When we get massive events and we get like 4 or 5 times the sector capacity. Yeah, and that's not good to learn. I totally agree with that. That's a problem. You need steady traffic in different in different amounts of congestion. So You need, for an approach, you need arriving traffic. Ne? Delta Charlie, Delta Lima Hotel, Bremen Radar, moin.
Delta Flight Delta Lima Hotel, eine Junkers U52, 3 Personen, soeben in Kassel gestartet für einen VFR-Flug nach Hannover. Bitte FIS.
Delta Charlie, Delta Lima Hotel, verstanden, Squawk 7743, der QNH in Kassel und Umgebung derzeit 1014.
Squawk 7743, Squawk 1014, Delta Lima Hotel. Wir werden auf ungefähr 6000 Fuß steigen.
Delta Lima Hotel, verstanden. Nav Checker 1 Echo Lima, climb to flight level 70.
Climb to flight level 70, Nav Checker 1 Echo Lima.
Moin, Niklas. That's route. Just out of curiosity, which approach are you landing? Which station? Delta Charlie, Delta Lima Hotel, Radar Kontakt, derzeit kein gemeldeter Verkehr in Ihrer Umgebung.
Delta Charlie, Delta Lima Hotel, Dankeschön.
Fabian, Janik, ja. Standby.
Hannover.
Jo, Harz. German Air Force 311 im Westen. Wie möchten die gerne haben?
November Whiskey 505 würde ganz gut passen. Zieh sie mir dann rum.
Confirm November Whiskey 515. Nee. Ja, sorry. Falsche Taste. So, confirm nochmal den Wegpunkt.
November Whiskey 505 oder ein Heading in die Richtung, also sowas in Richtung der 050, ich zieh mir rein.
Roger, bekommst du. Oh, zu viele Push-to-Talk-Tasten hier. Wachs und hier. Ich nehme noch Flieger, ist okay. Okay. Ja, traurig heute. Ich habe keine Ahnung, es war gar nichts heute. Aber das lohnt sich doch nicht. Ja, ich wollte den noch rausdrehen, aber dann habe ich mir gedacht, ich versuche mal, weil ich beide auf Frequenz hatte und der andere hatte schon Expedite, dass er runtergeht.
Bremen Radar, die
War dann ja auch sicher.
Zero, maintaining flight level 100.
Austrian 520, Bremen Radar identified, climb to flight level 240.
Climbing to flight level 240, Austrian 520 and hello.
Nav Checker 1 Echo Lima, cleared ILS 27 via your procedure, via Warburg, and descent via procedure.
Via Warburg, cleared ILS 27, descent via procedure, Nav Checker 1 Echo Lima.
Scaling 7 Lima Oscar Monitor, Advisory 122.8, bye-bye, Free Climb.
Advisory 122.8 for Scandinavian 7 über Oscar, vielen Dank fürs Lotsen und Free Climb.
So, I'm in Sofia, and I'm currently working with mentors from both my division and from the Minsk sphere in order to help me. Oh. Ja, weil der noch im Kleinprofil in meine reingerutscht wäre. Musste manuell auswählen. Ne? Ah, dann. Ja.
Bremen Radar, wunderschönen guten Abend, DJ Wetter Force 311, Level 100 inbound Osnabrück.
Gemma Force 311, Bremen Radar, moin, identified. Proceed direct November Whiskey 505, expect vectors.
Copy, Gemma Force 311, proceeding direct November Whiskey 505 and expecting radar vectors.
German Air Force 311, descend to flight level 110.
Descending 110, 311.
Yeah, so actually, I think that's it. Not that much to do. You're true. So, was a nice stream. Short today, but a lot to talk about. I think I even got a little bit religious on Vatsim love here. But yeah, that's what I think about it. Hope you share it as well. Then my streams are the right place to find a community. Yeah, that's right. Of course, I always hope that people get their ratings. And if you don't get it in your first try, don't be so hard on you.
Just confirm the waypoint is November Whiskey 505.
Affirmative.
Ja, 311, dann haben wir ein Problem. Die Trolley ist ein bisschen alt, die hat 505 nicht drin.
Ja, okay, dann gut für die Info. Turn Right Heading 060. Machen wir das so.
Jawohl, Right Heading 060, die 311.
So, guys, see you soon. See you next week, I guess. Have a nice Monday. Usually no one can have a nice Monday, but yeah, I can wish for it. So, have a nice evening. See you soon. It was fun. Bye-bye. If I find the end screen. There it is.